Imagine learning a skill that can calm anxiety, ease pain, and help you to make positive change for yourself and for others. Ursula has now taken her clinical hypnosis training online. Based on the modules she taught at leading UK medical schools, including Oxford and Cambridge, it offers accredited professional hypnosis training designed to help you make real change for yourself and in others. And in this course you'll find support from real human tutors and a wonderful online community where you can connect with other students. For all podcast listeners, there is a pre-launch offer of 50% off. Additionally, if you're an emergency worker, healthcare provider, carer, or you work for a charity, you can join the Level 1 training completely free of charge. For full details, use the WhatsApp on the website ursulajames.co.uk and text HypnoSOS. You can also find these details in the episode notes. Ursula James Hypnotherapy Training, where compassion meets experience.
Hello, it's Ursula James here with a very brief message before this week's episode. If you are interested in learning self-hypnosis, I've got a free audio course on my website. Go to ursulajames.com, or the information is in the podcast notes. Thank you for listening, and I do hope you enjoy this week's episode. Sit down or lie down. It really doesn't matter which. Arrange your body to make yourself as comfortable as possible. Close your eyes now. Breathe deeply now. You can rest. In these few short moments, you can rest assured that you can, and you will, find what you need. You can rest. You can relax. You can let go of any unnecessary nervous tension so that your body can be at peace in these moments, and you can forget about it. And focus for a little while on your thoughts and your feelings, so that by the end of this process, they can all be aligned, and you will think more clearly, feel more optimistic, your body at ease, and altogether more motivated. So you can just get on with whatever it is you need to do, so that soon, very soon, you can look back on having already achieved it. But in these moments you can forget about anything other than listening to the sound of my voice. Simply the sound of my voice that will help you to begin to and continue to go ever deeper and deeper relaxed. For the more relaxed you become, the more easy it becomes to relax even further, knowing that there's no longer even any need to listen hard to the words that I say, for simply the sound of my voice. Simply the sound of my voice beginning and continuing to help you to be more motivated. Take back control. But for the moment, you don't need to do anything at all. Just breathe. And in a few moments in time, you will hear me say the word now. And whenever you hear me say the word now, a slightly warm, although oh so pleasant, physical sensation of warm, relaxed muscles can and will begin and continue to spread from your chest, through your shoulders and all the way out through your body, out through your fingertips, out through your toes. So to make it more profound, take a deep breath in now. Hold it for a moment, hold it, and let it go now. And as your muscles relax, as you go ever deeper, deeper, deeper still, ever deeper, deeper, deeper still, you can and you will start to feel calmer. And with these feelings of calm, with these feelings of physical relaxation, comes a clarity of mind that will help you to remember why you are doing the thing for which you need motivation. And this reason may not come to you consciously, but whether it does come into your mind, or you become conscious of the thing that you need to do in other ways, I want you to know that in this state of focus, your unconscious mind, the part of you that knows you best, can get on board and help you to do that thing which you need a little motivation for. To marshal your thoughts, to pull together your feelings, to prepare your body for action, so that you can and you will not just feel motivated, but be able to carry out the actions you need to do to achieve that which you want. And it is important to recognize that sometimes, just sometimes, one of the reasons why we don't do something or find it difficult to motivate ourselves is because perhaps we need to find a different way of doing it. The objective is clear, what we want is clear, but perhaps, just perhaps, one of the reasons you haven't been motivated to do it is because of the method you've chosen. So in these moments of peace, in these moments where your mind can drift and your thoughts can wander, you can take a short moment and think. Think about a different way of doing something. that perhaps for some other reason you've avoided, something for which you need motivation. Just let your mind think. Perhaps there is a different way. And whether you become consciously aware of this or not, it doesn't really matter. The only thing for you to know is that in these moments where there's nothing to think of, nothing to do, no emotion to experience, your mind can give you access to that which you need. The key to your motivation. And sometimes it is enough to just think of what your life will be like when you've actually achieved your objective, when you've done it. For some, it is to think of the expression on other people's faces when you've achieved that which you set out to achieve. We're all different. But I want you to know that the feelings associated with this future when you have achieved that for which you need the motivation, those feelings are as real as any memory you have ever had. So perhaps, just perhaps, you'd like to think about how it will feel to have achieved that which you wish to do. And I want you to know that one of the most important things for you to be aware of is that in order to be truly motivated, we need to really want the change that comes with it. And perhaps, just perhaps, it isn't something you want at all. It's something you thought you ought to do. And it's important too to know this, that when you allow your mind to recognize that perhaps there are things which you don't really want, not badly enough to make the change, that you can let them go. Clear your mind for other things for which you can be truly motivated, other things that you want, different ways perhaps of doing the same thing. But one of the wonderful things about being in this state of focus is that it's a very private place, but a place wherein you can have that dialogue between the unconscious and the conscious part of you, and knowing that you can no longer trick or fool yourself. You stop playing games, the games that held you back. So I want you to know that in these moments you can and you will be motivated, focused. And at the end of this process you will wake feeling better and more optimistic than you felt in a long, long while, knowing that whatever you decide, it is your choice. How you do this thing, or if you do this thing, it is your choice. You have control. And in a few moments in time, you will hear me count from 1 to 10, and at the count of 8, your eyes will naturally and easily open, and at the count of 10, you'll be fully wide awake. All normal, healthy and appropriate sensations and responses will be back with you in the present. Remember that the word present means gift. And you can give yourself the gift of a day where you can look forward, where you can be motivated, where you can be strong. So ready? 1, 2, 3, more aware, 4, 5, 6, more alert, 7, 8, eyes open, wide open, 9 and 10. Have a really good stretch now.